I feel like beating a Pakistani today. Lordy, lordy. Ain't that a kick in the face?
Actually, I can take the bishop here because after queen recaptures, I then get the knight. I didn't really realise.
Should I just bring more out? No, he's going to do
Inside castle.
He wants to do fried liver, but oh, I already had the knight guarding that. Never mind. I can't bring the other knight out yet, anyway. Let's chase away his bishop. I don't like it there. We'll chase it away next move.
The alternative to chasing away the bishop is just to move the king onto the dark square instead. But I was chasing it away also because I need to make space for my own pieces. As you can see, they're very cramped.
I'll take that. Okay. Don't know what the idea is here. What is the big idea?
Well, clearly it's the same idea, isn't it? He moved all those knights over in the hope that he'd keep his bishop, trade knights instead, and now his queen is replacing that bishop, so I clearly know what his idea is. It's a light-coloured attack on the diagonal, on my king supported by a knight. This very committing block, committing my pawns into the light squares there, is also a signal to him that I know that that's what he was up to, that he wanted to do this light square attack, that he wanted the diagonal attack.
Let's get over there. I think he's going to have to cast.
Queenside castling.
Oh, that changes everything. You slippery devil, you.
But also it's the principle that if your opponent only has one bishop left, try to get your pawns on the opposite colour. That way his own pawns will be blocking that bishop, and he won't have any pawns to attack with his bishop on your side.
I can't quite work out what to do here. I think my queen needs to be on a different colour. I think my queen needs to be on black squares, actually.
As a very general rule, if you've only got one bishop, your queen should be on the opposite colour of square. I wanted my queen to be nimble though, and to be able to move between my pawns.
Now I can do this. Oh, I don't think that was a good move what he did there.
And also his king's on black, which is another reason to be on black, so that I can check him more quickly and easily at some point in the future. It's a difficult call, and I think it may have been wrong, but also I need to be able to potentially future to protect that D pawn of mine, not that one, but the one in front of it.
Get that there. What's he trying to do? That'll be check, but then I'll just capture with the rook. That'll be okay. I've got a queen capture here that I can do in a minute. You can take the bishop, that's fine. It's not recapturing with check. In fact, I can recapture with my queen.
Yeah, in terms of the material ends up even, and I have a slight advantage, but I'm not sure that it would have been worth.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't have liked that. But I've got you anyway.
Check.
It's revealed on the bishop.
wrong square to escape it. He moved to the wrong square. The fork was also available here, and it's a complete family fork here. Multiple family fork. Very embarrassing.
Grab your teddy.
Check.
Always grab your teddy. That's one of my sayings, because you never know what's coming next.
Grab your other teddy.
Multiple teddy lost now. In fact, it's a teddy rout.
That's it, really. Come on, that's it. Now I just go up to the top.
No army can survive losing that many teddies.
I need to stay. He wants a rematch. I've got to be polite and give him a rematch. Wandering Queen, one of my favourites. Okay, let's go for it, my Pakistani friend. Go on, let's have a proper Mohammedan war here.
Check.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. If you're not going to move the queen over, then I'll do that.
Kinside castling.
He's going to get the same thing again in a minute if he's not very, very careful.
The way I like to play the Wandering Queen is just to basically chase his queen around the board while developing as many of my pieces as quick as I can.
What did he take? Was it a queen? A knight? Yeah, it was a knight, wasn't it?
He's going for structure damage, so he's a positional player at heart, I think. But this move is a bit sloppy. He doesn't seem to see that my rook isn't on the right square for this move to really have its full effect.
Got to defuse it. Got to be defused.
And we are still chasing the Wandering Queen. We're still chasing her.
Could have done a skewer through a queen as well, actually. Could have done that. Look, attacked her twice there.
I really enjoy chasing the Wandering Queen, and you quite often do win her.
What are you going to do about that? I mean, that's quite bad. I think I'm just going to keep attacking her, actually. No, I can't. I've run out of attacks on her. I don't want to attack her anymore. Oh, no, I haven't. I've actually got a rook attack on her now. Let's give it a go.
B7 could be a poison pawn, because then after c6, his queen can come back into the bishop and start getting a checkmate going.
That's what happens when you bring your queen out too early. That's why it's called the Wandering Queen. Okay, let's get rid of that.
You must always take this bishop-queen checkmate threat seriously if you've got the fianchetto pawn formation. Always take it seriously.
I want to use my king to get rid of it, but I don't really want to get pinned. No, I'll get pinned on the rook if I do that. I have to use the knight.
It's just a waste of time moving knights backwards. You want to move them forwards. That's why I wanted to capture with the king. But the queen could have pinned that rook to the king, and then a pawn would have snapped up that rook.
So now he can take that. Like, he can't take the pawn yet, can he? No. You can see that I've got a weak pawn there, probably. You can't really do anything with it yet.
Kinside castling.
Right. Okay, let's get a bit of pawn structure going somewhere. Maybe here, actually. That's actually not bad. Gets my knight back out again. Now my knight's back up again where I wanted it.
Again, using the moves, using the captures, the exchanges to advance my knights. Knights are the slowest pieces to advance.
Can get ready for evils again now.
There's that pin. There's the one that I didn't want earlier. But it isn't a pin because my king's not behind it. So it's all cool.
That was why we did not want to be pinning. Well, don't really affect anything, does it, really? Okay. Kind of like that. 'Cause he hasn't got a check, has he? No.
I
he
can
hasn't
see
got
that
a
he's
check.
drunk on his mating attack at this point, and it's quite possible he won't see this checkmate looming. I get like it myself. I know the feeling. A knight f6 or pawn g6 are both good defences. He doesn't try either, so he didn't see it.
Checkmate.
England 1, England 2, Pakistan 0. If only we could play all our wars like that, just over a chessboard. Life would be so much better.